Figured we'd do an Earl style video today. Just taking a moment. Duke and I don't get a chance to do this sort of stuff very often. I haven't had him down here in forever. This is where I used to play as a kid, growing up, playing in these woods. We'd come down here. This is sitting out here in this field. It was the first time probably right about there, was the first time I actually smoked a cigarette. And all sorts of stuff growing up as a kid. Great place to play. I mean, basically where we're at right now is, it's a very historic area. This ground that we're walking on actually was a prisoner of war camp during the Revolutionary War. I think it was the Haitians, German descent, pretty much settled this area. And during the war, Revolutionary War again, this is where, I have a buck rub. This is where, I'm going through here. This is where those prisoners were kept. This whole hillside, and we'll up through these trees here. Get up into here. Come on, Duke. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy. I'll give you a pan here. That hillside, which is all now pretty much woods and cornfield and whatnot. And this area, hopefully I wasn't up in the air, but this whole area here, all this, and these pines, these were all camps. And after the war, basically what they did was they knocked the walls of the prison down, and those prisoners, for lack of a better way of putting it, became Americans, which is what America's all about. And they came in and they settled this area, and that's pretty much how York was built. So not a whole lot of people know that. Some, if you Google camp security, it's the only remaining prisoner of war camp from the Revolutionary time period that actually is, that they found, that they know is around. And they've done some excavating, and that's actually only some of the history. That's actually a very short part of the history of these woods right here in particular. The other great thing about this area right here is, once I get down here a little piece, I'll show you a house. We're more than likely going to kick some deer up down here. That we're going to take a look at a house that was actually the capital of these United States of America for a few days during the Revolutionary War, of course, while the Continental Congress was basically going from town to town, from area to area to escape the redcoats. Everywhere they stayed, for instance, was the capital of the United States. And this little old farmhouse down over the hill here. Come on, Duke. And we'll get into the pines here. These pines bring back memories. And this old house, known as the Schultz house, you can also look that up and Google York, Pennsylvania, Schultz house. Trying to think what it was. It was an inn originally, and that's where Continental Congress, George Washington, and all of them stayed at that inn, which made it the capital. So I've been in that house quite a few times. A lot of fond memories of that house, actually, through the years. As a kid growing up here, because I knew the people that lived there, old couple that bought the house when it was in ruins, and they redid it. So it is now actually historic, one of the historic sites of York County. So let's hop down here, see if I can. Come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Unfortunately, I got to keep Duke on a leash because I really don't want to have to chase after my dog. New Year's Eve. That would suck. We'll go down here. Another good shot of the area here. I'll kind of pan, hopefully somewhat slow. And if you can imagine, what, 200 years ago? Actually more than that, I would gather. Closer to 300 years ago. This whole hillside was stick tents with tree poles, pole fence up around everything, the whole 9 yards. The water source is actually in these pines here. Oh, deer been back through here, and the old house is just over this knob here. You should be able to see it. Wow, I haven't been down here in these pines for 30 years or better. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, dude. Now there's the old barn. And this whole hillside. I'll shine over here and see if you can see through the trees there. That's the barn. What do you see, boy? You see something? What do you see there, Duke? Come on, bud. Come on. There's the house. Well, there's the barn. Try and get over here. A little better shot of it. Still can't really see it all that well. Someone's got their hunting. Been back here bow hunting probably. There's there we go. There's the house and barn, the old farm area. Man, you got tree stands all around down here. Jeez. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's not really all that great of a shot. I'm not doing you all much justice here. Ugh. Oh, now we will. There we go. So there you have it. That house right there. That little farm, that was the old